If it snows tomorrow, I will stay at home. If it snowed tomorrow, I would stay at home. What's the difference? The meaning is the same, but the nuance is that in number one, there is a good chance of snow. Maybe you had a look at the weather forecast and it said that it's probably going to snow tomorrow. In other words, you expect it to snow. If it snows, you won't be surprised. With sentence number two, you think that it probably won't snow. Maybe it's summer, maybe you live in the desert. In other words, you don't expect it to snow. If it snowed, you would be very surprised. Both sentences talk about the future. The only difference is that in number one, there is a good chance of snow. In number two, there is a very, very small chance of snow, or maybe zero chance. The first sentence is called conditional one. That's the name of the grammar, conditional one grammar. And the grammar in the second sentence is conditional two grammar. Let's take a look at the grammar in more detail. In conditional one grammar, we've got two parts, the if part and the will part. In the first part, the verb is in the present simple tense, snows. The second part has will, and you can make this shorter. I will, I'll. If it snows, I'll stay at home. You can also switch the two parts around. I'll stay at home if it snows. Now let's take a look at the grammar for the conditional two sentence. Again, we've got two parts, the if part and the would part. In the first part, the verb is in the past simple tense, snowed. So the grammar here is in the past, but the meaning of the sentence is the future. The sentence is about the future. The second part of the sentence has would, and again, you can make this shorter. I would, I'd. If it snowed, I'd stay at home. And you can also switch the two parts around. I'd stay at home if it snowed. Let's take a look at another example. Number one, if Jack passes his exams, he'll go to university. Number two, if Jack passed his exams, he'd go to university. What's the difference? Again, the difference is totally about the chance. So if we know that Jack has been studying for a long time, if he's a clever guy, yeah, we would choose number one because we think there's a high chance that he's going to pass. On the other hand, if we know that Jack is lazy, if he's stupid, if he's not been studying, he's probably not going to pass. So it's better to choose number two. There's a very small chance he would pass, or maybe a zero chance. And again, we can switch the two sentences around. Jack will go to uni if he passes his exams, or Jack could go to uni if he passed his exams. As well as using will and would in these sentences, there are some other words you can use. So with the first conditional, you can also use may, might, and can. If Jack passes his exams, he may go to university. Not definitely, but maybe. If Jack passes his exams, he might go to university. Again, same meaning. It's not definite, but maybe he will go to university. If Jack passes his exams, he can go to university. So he has the ability to go to university. He is able to go to university. And with the second conditional, you can also use may, might, and could. If Jack passed his exams, he may go to university. Not definitely, but maybe. If Jack passed his exams, he might go to university. Again, the meaning is the same, maybe not definite. And the last one, if Jack passed his exams, he could go to university. He would be able to. He would have the ability to go to university. So that's conditional 1 and conditional 2 grammar. Feel free to leave your own examples in the comments.